If you're listening to the replay of this live, be sure to punch that like and subscribe button. And let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as I go throughout the live. Be sure to help support the channel by hitting the Cash App $ 2 cents boxing or hitting the heart with the $ and leaving a special thanks below. 10, 19, 20, 25. Hi, welcome to the channel. Jay, and this is our 2 cents, where we talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. In today's live, we will be discussing Danny Garcia gets the KO, Lamont Roach retired Tank Davis, and Jermell Charlo wants all the smoke. But before we do that, make sure you punch that like and subscribe button. And make sure you let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as we go throughout the live tonight. Let me get a sound check. Somebody let me know if I'm sounding choppy, if I'm sounding clear. My internet has been cutting up lately. Shout out Jab Queen Boxing in the building. Listen, y'all, we had a time on Jab Queen Boxing channel yesterday. Well, I know I did. I had a good time. Everybody was on my head on the panel yesterday. I had so much fun going back and forth with everybody. My sound going in and out. Hold on, y'all. better. If that is better, put a 1 in the chat. If that's better. Let me know if that is better. Put a 1 in the chat. Hold on, y'all. Let me check. Something. But yeah, I had a time yesterday over on Jab Queen's channel. You know, it's like you get a different feel when you go to different people's lives. Like when I go to Dean live and when I go to Jab Queen lives, it feel like I'm at a party. It feel like a party over there, like a house party kickback. Everybody eating, drinking, laughing, playing games. Like that's the kind of vibe it give me when I'm over on Dean and Dean. Dean, you know what I'm saying? It's like people playing dominoes and spades and cards, and they loud and laughing and yelling. That's what it feel like at Dean. At Jab Queen, it's like we all just listening to music, dancing, partying, laughing, cracking jokes on each other. Like that's the kind of feel I get when I go. So I'm good now, Jab. Hold on, y'all. I'm good now, Jab. Mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me? And how's my signal? Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. All right, I'm good to go. What up, Ramon? What up, Vic? Let me rent you up, Vic. I think I done seen you here a couple times. Talking shit. Let me rent you up. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So how's everybody doing? I see some 1s in the chat. Hopefully my signal. No sound? This is killing me, y'all. Hold on. This is killing me, y'all. Y'all don't hear me? Do y'all hear me in the chat? Ramon Seafood say he hear me. Vic say he hear me. I think that might be you with no sound, Jab. All things say the audio good. Okay, she say I'm back. All right, all right, all right, all right. So let's start this off. I just watched the video real quick before I came on here, but did y'all see what happened to Polly? Let me see if I can find this. Listen, I don't like Polly, but I don't want to wish the man to get his face busted open. He got an elbow. Hold on, y'all. I just read something that say he blind. Hold on, baby. Let's see what Polly talking about, y'all. Listen, I'm not a big fan of Polly. He always talks about some dumb shit. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to play this video. Okay, so I'm not a fan of Polly Malignaggi, but I don't want anybody to get hurt or see no shit like this happen to nobody just because I'm not a fan of you. But let's take a look what's going on. I be, you know what I'm saying? I don't be hip to all the stories before I come on here because I really don't got time to be watching every single video. Plus, I'm out in the field talking to people most of the time. But let's check this out. Put a one if you can hear.
What's up, everybody? I just want to give everybody a big thanks for all your well wishes. I'm fine. I'm still in Leeds General Hospital. This is crazy, by the way. I don't know how it works in the UK. I still have not been stitched up. It's it's 4:30 in the morning. I got here 10 o'clock. Still have not been stitched up, guys. They X-rayed me. Didn't give me the results of my hands. They gave me a CAT scan. Um, I've got broken ribs in the back from all the rabbit punches, another rabbit punch, the kidney punches. I have my kid broke my ribs with the kidney punches, my lower rib on my left side, and I have some. My eyes are too foggy still. When they put the light, the really bright light, it's too foggy for them to tell the extent of the damage. They're hoping that it's just poked and that's it, but it's too foggy, which means there's bleeding back there. So they have to check for a retina tear, and until that clears up, they can't really make a judgment on whether I have a torn retina or not. I pray to obviously pray to God that I don't have a torn retina.
Damn! Polly is effed up, y'all. Polly is effed up. See, what sparked me to talk about this real quick is because before I came on here, I saw a video with Tim Bradley. And in the video, I was like, because I kind of seen this Polly clip, like scrolling through YouTube. I seen it on the thumbnail, but I don't really check for Polly like that. So I wasn't worried about it. But I watched the video with Tim Bradley, and he seemed so genuinely concerned. And I'm really good at reading people's body language. And I could look at him and see the concern in his body language, how concerned he was for Polly. And y'all know how Tim Bradley is. You can kind of tell when he capping, when he being serious, but he be real passionate about what he's saying. I'm gonna play the Tim Bradley video after this one. But Polly, you ain't built like that. Polly, why is you bare knuckle boxing? You not built like that. Bare knuckle boxing. Look how messed up you are. Your hands probably broken. Your vision messed up. You might have a torn retina. Your face busted open. You got broken ribs, Polly. Man, it's crazy, Polly. Shout out to Polly.
But my eyesight is getting better in this eye, at least. That's positive. It's not back 100%, but it's at least foggy. After the fight, I couldn't see anything. I actually finished the fight from round 2 on not being able to see out of this eye, but I didn't realize I wasn't seeing out of this eye until the fight ended, and I went like this. And when I went like this, I could not see anything out of this eye. It was all white. So that means from about round 2, when I put that bad eye poke, I was fighting with one eye the whole fight. It's kind of crazy. Good fight by Tyler. It was, I hope everybody was entertained. I really appreciate everybody's well wishes and caring. Um, I I think all in all, if you eliminate the fouls, it wouldn't be a lot of damage. The big cut is from a headbutt. The eye issue is from my eye poke, and the broken ribs in my back are from dirty kidney punches.
Come on, Rich. We're not gonna be like this, Rich. Why you say that's what you get, Polly? Polly entitled to his own opinion, Rich. We don't gotta disagree. I don't even really fool with Polly. I wasn't even the only reason I'm talking about this and watching this is because once I seen the way Timothy Bradley responded, I was like, let me go see what's going on with Polly. Because his face did look pretty bad. But I was like, eh. But your hands, face, you went blind, ribs broke. Golly, Polly.
So if we eliminate those things, I think the fight becomes probably less competitive. But nonetheless, a good entertaining scrap. I thought me and Tyler put on a good show, and I wish him the best. And that's it, man. But will somebody let me know why Leeds General? I don't know. Is this all the hospitals in the UK? Do you just come here and never get stitched up? This is a record. I've never seen this in my life. They actually gave me a CAT scan before they stitched me up. I'm still not stitched up, guys. How does this work? Somebody let me know how this works. Leeds General Hospital. Do they have people that stitch people in hospitals in the UK? How does it work? I don't know. I'm still here.
Don't UK got that universal health care shit that everybody asking for in America? Don't they got that in the UK? And they were talking about how it take months and all that, or is that Canada? I think that's in Canada. That might be in Canada. Come on, Rich, we're not gonna do Polly like that. Polly tough though. I saw that versus Kodo. Kodo broke that man's face and ribs with boxing gloves. Is he tough? Are you tough if you keep getting broke up? Like if I got one of those tough, rugged computers, you know, the kind you can drop and nothing's supposed to happen to it. If every time I drop the rugged, tough computer and it broke, is it tough? I'm just saying. No evidence say, damn, what happened to him? Man, he did a bare knuckle match. Was that his first one? Y'all let me know. I don't follow Polly like that. But I do feel what's the word? Empathetic. I do feel empathetic, you know. You hurt, injured like that. I don't hate him. I don't want to see nobody fucked up like that. I mean, it was his decision. I get it. But I mean, it looks unfortunate, you know. I do watch his content sometimes. Maybe I should have checked it out earlier, but I'm checking it out now. So, what do y'all think? Let me know and drop it below. And let's watch Tim Bradley's response because Tim Bradley is what made me want to be like, what the hell happened to Polly? Tim Desert Storm Bradley. Can somebody tell me why his name Desert Storm? Jay Will say he did one before. Oh, this was his second one, Marco?
That's Storm Bradley. Paulie Malinaji, what the hell wrong with you, man? Bro, you need something to do, bro? Shit. Talking about it ain't for the money, then what it's for, man? Your face look all told the hell up, bro. For what? Bare knuckle fighting for what, bro? You got the most brittle hands in the sport of boxing. You gonna fight with no... Come on, bro. What's going on, man? I'm worried about you, bro. You losing your damn mind? Bro, you 40-something years old, bro. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down, man. Go take a walk, man. Procreate, man. Go have a baby with somebody. Something. Damn, Polly. Your face looking like that, man. That's crazy, man. You ain't even look that bad when you was fucking boxing. Boy, excuse my French, boy. You done pissed me off, Polly. Come on, man. You need a friend? Bro, I'll give you my damn number, man. You call me every day. We can talk about boxing, bro. You need something other than just boxing, man. Forget that. You need to find you a nice tenderoni or something, bro. You might got her, man, but you need to procreate, bro. You need a father time, bro. It's passion.
Do y'all look at his face. Look how passionate Tim Bradley. He is concerned for Polly, y'all. What's up, Ashley's Corner? He is concerned for Polly. This concern that he's expressing is what made me be like, let me go see what happened to Polly. Because he is concerned. And that's a good question. Like, Polly, why is you bare knuckle boxing? He said you got one of the most brittle hands in the sport. And you out there fighting with no gloves?
You need to go ahead and make that work, bro. For real. You need to do something. Because, damn, get inside that ring or whatever the hell you call that, doing bare knuckle boxing, bro, and your face looking like that, bro, ain't no woman gonna want to be with you. With your face looking tore up like that, bro. Come on, Polly, get it together, man. Come on, you smarter than this, dog. For real. What this for? Self-assurance, reassurance? What is this for? Bro, you trill. You real. Yeah, 2-time world champ, bro. How much more do you need? What else do you need out of life, bro? For real. Is it for the money? What the hell is it for? Damn. Do something. Hey, man, for real. Go get some help, man. Go talk to somebody. You need to go talk to somebody, bro. For real. On everything. I want everything I love, man. I'm serious with this. Anyways, that's my time, and I'm out.
That boy say, that boy voice was cracking. That boy voice was cracking. Man, listen, he concerned for Paulie. What the hell, Paulie? Why is you bare knuckle boxing? That's probably crazy for a boxer to think about bare knuckle boxing. You know how against that shit they probably is. Shout out to Paulie though, man. Did y'all see Danny Garcia with the KO? I did not watch the fight, but I did see Danny Garcia with the KO when I woke up this morning. I never really was a Danny Garcia fan like that. I did watch him though, but once I got like deeper into my fandom for boxing, I realized that it wasn't like I didn't like the boxers, so to speak, because I would watch they fights. It was that I didn't like their style. Like I like Sean Porter, but I hated Sean Porter's style. I watched I watch all Sean Porter fights, and every time I watch a fight, I'm like, man, I don't like him. Hold on, y'all, my computer tripping. Every time I watch a Sean Porter fight, I be like, man, I don't like him. But it wasn't that I didn't like him. I didn't like his style, but I did always want to watch him fight. But he say it looked like dude. So you think somebody flopped by getting knocked the hell out? You think people flop getting knocked out? That's not a flop. Danny Garcia ain't got nobody shook. That Danny Garcia fight was a joke. The dude he was fighting it was a showcase fight. What y'all expect? Y'all do know showcase fights are a thing in boxing. This was Danny Garcia's last fight. He was about to retire. Why does this keep popping up on my computer? He was about to retire. So he had him a nice little showcase fight. Hold on, y'all. Some keep opening up on my computer for no reason. Ashley Corner say I was never a Danny Garcia fan either. Yeah, I was never really no Danny Garcia fan. I mean, he didn't do nothing I didn't like or nothing. I think I just wasn't a fan of his style. But I will say this about Danny Garcia. If I had to give a fighter a best dressed award, it would probably go to Danny Garcia. I mean, I don't put Mayweather in the category really because we all know Mayweather, he dresses pretty decent. But if I had to give a best dressed award, I'd probably give it to Danny Garcia. I think he got like his own clothing line and everything. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to figure out. Man, he got hit with the no look hook. That's Danny Garcia thing. Danny Garcia does look flabby though. He don't look like he really trained for this fight. Come on, run it back. Here we go. I mean, damn. I don't know. I didn't see the whole fight. What round did he knock him down in? I mean, that's a hey, that boy that got knocked out. He really stayed and he really played his character because he got hit flush with that hook. Wow. Got him out of there. But shout out to Danny Garcia. You can see it's like it's the end of an era. All these fighters, Danny, Earl, even Charlo, Even though I think Charlo might be younger than Earl. And Spence, Crawford, like that whole era is like coming to an end. And things are like so different now in boxing. Just from shit 5 years ago. Is Danny going into the Hall of Fame? I don't know. I don't know. What's Danny Garcia's accolades? Y'all write them out. Let's write out the accolades. And then when new people come in, I'm gonna say, if you seen these accolades, would you put this fighter in the Hall of Fame? Because y'all like to, when it's a certain name on it, and then y'all hear accolades, then y'all start jumping through hoop to discredit each accolade to say they won't be in the Hall of Fame. But then they say 140 was a weak division, so nobody, that's why they don't want to be giving Danny Garcia credit. See what I'm saying? Two-time division unified champ, beat Morales twice, Zab, Lamont, Pauly. Man, I don't like that word accolades. It's a dirty word to me. People use it like a weapon in the conversation. But Ashley, when I flip it and reverse it on them, you should hear how they start jumping through hoops. Like, they favorite fighters not the only fighters with accolades for real. But the problem is they discredit other fighters' accolades. That's where the issue come in. Y'all discredit other y'all because y'all talk like other fighters. Y'all talk like other fighters ain't two division champions. But he got beat by who did that person fight? Oh well, that person got the belt by email. And who did that like? Come on, man, I gotta cut it out. Speaking of cut it out, I had another video that I ran across earlier. I know this ain't the Sunday review show, but it is what it is. The Sunday wrap up. I wonder why sometimes I watch videos and then they don't be in my history. That's why I don't like it too, since it's never fair. Facts. Facts. But the thing people don't want to admit is boxing is a subjective sport. It's not really a right or wrong. It's not that. And that's why I say I have a problem with the quote unquote hardcore fans, because they want to put it in a box and they don't want to let people appreciate the sport for what they appreciate the sport for. They got to appreciate the sport for what you appreciate the sport for. You ain't a real boxing fan. No. It's a ton of things I could like about boxing. Boxing is a subjective sport. Boxing hacker, people still argue about fights. People still argue about Hagler Hearn. Like, it's a subjective sport. It's very subjective. You got people judging the fight based off of their criteria. That in itself is subjective. You got two judges that think he won the round and one that don't think he won the round. How is it not subjective? It's not basketball where you got 20 points at the end and they got 30 points at the end and you win. You've seen people win and majority of the people thought they lost plenty of times. So how is it not subjective? Please. That's all I'm saying. Not subjective, only for casuals. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all hardcore fans can stay over there in y'all bots and let the casuals enjoy the sport how they enjoy the sport. That's all I'm saying. Ramon Seafood say that's what make boxing special. They don't understand, Ramon. They don't understand. And everything is too even political for it to even be based off one thing. Like, it's crazy. There's no such thing as a subjective sport, you saying. Okay, boxing happy. We debate back and forth up here all day. Crazy work. Crazy work. So I just watched this interview with Lamont Roach Sr. Let's see what Lamont Roach Sr. had to say. Let me get these super chat real quick. Shout out to Curtis Robinson for the $2 in the super chat. He says, support the grind, color in the chat for the queen. Shout out Curtis. And of course, we got Big Troll Willie with the $2 in the super chat. Says Tank beats Jake Paul with the reverse back breaker. Shout out to Big Troll Willie.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Marcos Villegas, Fight Up TV from behind the camera, being joined with Lamont Roach Sr. This fight with Pitbull Cruz announced. Hey, I think this is going to be a really, really good fight. I'm excited for this fight because style-wise, this looks like it could be a good fight. But let me know a little bit about how we got here, Senior. I know it's been a long road. I know it wasn't the fight.
I be speeding up videos when I be watching them. So that's how fast I be watching these videos sometimes because they be talking too slow.
You guys wanted, but let me know how that road to get here has been.
Well, you know, leading up to this fight, we were expected to fight. Everybody know who we expected to fight.
Tank.
Tank. But he breached his contract and went in a different direction. So we, like you said, we want to be great. So we taking on the best, and the best is Isaac Pitbull Cruz, one of the best fighters out there at a different weight class. We're going to chase our legacy, and Lamont wants to be one of the greatest of all time. So what better way is to...
Do y'all see Lamont Roach icy in the background? Y'all see his chain and his bracelet? You see his diamond shining? Y'all see him icy in the background?
Getting there at 140 and fight for a belt against a very talented champion in Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
You said that he breached the contract. Like, did you guys try to, like, obviously you guys tried to enforce the contract, right?
I mean, that's right now. That's kind of like old news in a sense, you know, saying like those matters were dealt with. And
why he laughing? Why is he laughing? But say that's old news. He laughing. He says old news. Roach icy in the background. What happened?
We're pretty happy with those outcomes. Let's just say that.
Timeline-wise, so when did you guys find out that it wasn't going to happen, the rematch, and when did you guys get informed about this fight?
Timeline-wise, we were supposed to fight June 21st initially. So it was delayed on their end. I believe they wasn't ready at that time, so it was moved to August 16th. And then we thought that was the date, all the way up into like a week before they announced this other fight, which we found out just the same way y'all found out.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Describe that moment to us.
I mean, we had the sense that, you know, that he didn't want to fight, but we kept the same energy. We trained hard. I didn't want to put that energy on camp on my son and stuff like that. We were more than ready. We was deep in the camp. We was sparring. We was up to 12 rounds. We was looking real good and sharp. But something just, I had a feeling that he didn't want to fight, and it played out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't want to fight us, so we took another route.
Would imagine you guys must have been pretty angry, disappointed.
Yeah, disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Boxing. You set up.
No, y'all know I gotta pause it. Hey, yeah, I went to this farmer's market yesterday and I bought some freeze dried Skittles. Y'all ever have freeze dried candy? It's pretty good. And it's like this crazy, like light, crunchy texture.
Really, because the initial fight, we didn't get the decision that we believe we deserved, and most Americans or any boxing fans believe the outcome. I'm gonna say at least 80% thought we won the fight. So
So let me get this straight. People think that he won the fight on a technicality. Is that what 80% of people think? Because he took the knee.
you try to get it back. They say, in a sense, get it back in blood. That's what we attempted to do. Let's do it again. They exercised the rematch, and so we thought that was the path. Tied us up for 6 months or so. We can't do nothing. We can't move when we contracted, obligated, just like him. So,
Was there any sort of like payout to you guys or anything like that because he broke
like
the
I
contract?
said,
Man, this nigga knows. Like, bruh, he keep trying to tell you he don't want to talk about it, and everything is cool now. He all in this man some kind of payout, but y'all see he keeps smirking and smiling, and Roach icy in the back. I'm just saying.
we were we were made whole. We were made right. So
Yeah.
PBC. It's a great organization. Love working with them. Love working with my team, and
PBC, a great organization. He loved working with them. He not saying nothing about no bad business, and he ain't complaining at all. He not complaining. He loved working with them. Okay, let's go see him.
we happy with what happened.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Just curious, what do you make of the exhibition that he's having?
He can't even stop
If
smiling.
he's doing him, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? He could have done that. Like I said, we don't care about that. Just say you're going to do that and fight us next or whatever you're going to do. Just the transparency is the problem. And if you don't say you want to fight us, don't exercise your option to fight us if that's what you was going to do. I think at the time it wasn't there, and then down the time, it got revisited or something. So they felt they can just do business the wrong way and just back out or something. But you can't do that in business. I'm sure you know that. That's why.
Now you know what happened, bro. But go ahead.
It's contracts for a reason. So. But it's worked out for the best for us, you know what I'm saying? We can continue. We're not basing our career and legacy on him. We won. He need to get that back from us, whether they raised our hand or not. The whole world seen it. They seen the type of...
That boy say we won whether they raised our hand or not. So that's not subjective, Boxing Hacker? Is that a fact that he won, Boxing Hacker? I'm just asking. That's a fact that he won? That's not subjective?
Fighter we was, his competitive spirit should have wanted that. And but if that's the way he feel to go fight that fight, more power to him. Make your money and do what you did, because nobody know what's going on in his brain, what he want to do. So, we really don't have no problem with it.
Do you think we get a rematch eventually, or just based on what he's been saying about maybe retirement and people observing that he might be a little checked out? That
they've been talking about for 5 minutes, and they've been talking about Tank the whole time. For 5 minutes.
Probably more than that. We're not going to get it.
We checked him out. So, if that's the case, we checked him out. And if he retired, retire. Wish him the best in his retired life. So, I don't think we get it. Being realistic. But if we do, we'll see. We're not.
So, let me pause right there and have a quick conversation with y'all. Get y'all 2 cents about that. Did Lamont Roach retire Gervonta Tank Davis? He said if he retired, we put him out. Did Lamont Roach, what do y'all think about that? Let me know what y'all think about. Did Lamont Roach retire Gervonta? I just want to know what y'all think. I don't think that, considering he was talking about retirement before he even fought Lamont Roach. We've heard him mention it before that. So, and I don't know what he would have done to retire him. I don't know. I'm just curious what y'all think, because I know it's some people in the chat that got that perspective. They heard it and was like, you know what? He did retire Tank. I know y'all in the chat. Let me know and drop it below y'all 2 cents. Let me get this cash app real quick. Let me know what y'all think about that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a little egregious when I heard it, but that's just my opinion. Shout out to Jab Queen Boxing with the $5 in the cash app. She says for showing love and support. Shout out Jab Queen Boxing. Let me see what y'all saying. See, here we go. Boxing Hacker say if he retires, yep. So according to Boxing Hacker, if Tank Davis retired, Lamont Roach retired. How if he's literally scheduled to fight on Jab Queen? They taking credit for after this fight. So what he's saying is after he fights again, if he retire after having another fight from you, but then you would be the one that would have retired him. That's what he's saying, Jab Queen. Y'all heard the man. I ain't making this up. Let's hear what else he got to say.
Focus on it. We got bigger at it, like I said in the press conference, looking for next stars out here. We could be next American star out here. That we got goals to accomplish, and we not focused on that, and that is not in our mindset right now. We focus on Isaac Cruz, and there's plenty of options after that, after this fight.
Yeah, it's going down December 6th here in San Antonio. Talk to me about the decision to move up a division. And
now let me say this, right? And let me say this. Now that I'm thinking about something, and after I hear him say that, I like how he is deep. I mean, they asked him about the Tank thing. He was like, look, that's old news. Like, he's not trying to talk about it. He's trying to move on, like letting it know, like, I'm not trying to attach myself to Tank. we're trying to create our own path. And I can appreciate that. And I think that if Lamont Roach is able to beat Pitbull, beat somebody else or whatever, he may be able to keep his momentum and really build up his name and become like one of the names and faces in boxing. Because before he fought Tank, nobody knew who he was. He got some momentum. He got some eyes on him. Tank ducked him. He went to fight Jake Paul instead. That whole narrative they got going on. 80% of the people believe he won the fight. So I think that if Lamont Roach is able to keep that momentum, go beat up some people, get the belt at 140, fight some more people at 140, maybe it'll work out for him. It might just work out for him. $2 cents, they don't want to talk about Tank because they feel like Tank is ducking wreck. Okay, good. He ducking you, move on. That's exactly what you should do. You shouldn't cry about how somebody ducking you. Just go move on. So let's see what else he got to say.
face Pitbull Cruz.
Yeah, it was like some of the best fights that was on the table, like was available, and he was one of them. And
who else was on the table?
It was talks, and of course you've seen some of the Shakur talks. Said that him and Tio, we thought that could have been a fight, but it was some. But Pitbull Cruz is the one, for us to go up fighting for a 30-pound championship, a 35-pound championship, now a 40-pound championship. It's rarely done, if ever.
Now that's what's up, though. You got to give Lamont Roach credit for that. He fought the champion at 130. He moved up to 135, fought the champion there, even though he lost. Now he moving up to not lost, even though he got a draw. Now he moving up to 140, and he fighting a champion at 140. Hardcore fans should be all over this right now. Y'all should be all over it. That's y'all dream right there. That's the type of stuff y'all love to hear. But y'all didn't appreciate when he went from 130 to 135 to fight a champion. Y'all tried to shit on the man. But now he going to 135 to 140 to fight another champion. What's up? Where the hardcore fans at? Put your WBC belts in the chat. Look at what Lamont Roach is doing. The champion at 130. Who's the last person to do that? I'm talking about boom, 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 back to back to back. I'm talking the champion at 130, the champion at 135, the champion at 140. Win or lose. He not taking no tune up. He not acclimating to no weight. He going to fight the champion, which according to y'all, the champion is the best in the division. The champion is defined as the best in the division. So y'all let me know and drop it below what y'all think about that. How do y'all feel about Lamont Roach now?
In like a 3-fight span, so we want to be one of the guys that leave us a stain, a legacy in this sport. So going up to fight him, taking on this challenge, and the styles mesh with each other. So to get the fans what they see and give us another platform to showcase that we one of the best fighters in the world. So no brainer.
Your son says that he feels that he's going to get a knockout in the fights, just given the style. What are you seeing in the gym? What do you guys feel that a knockout is going to happen in this fight?
Well, he say he believes that anybody fight, you know what I'm saying? So Lamont's a very high IQ fighter, boxer. He's stronger, you know, at this weight class.
Former champion. How about that?
We don't go on fights looking for that. If it come, it comes. So I'm looking for a hell of a fight with a great fighter, Isaac Cruz, and a great fighter, Lamont Roach, the Reaper Roach Jr. And the fans go.
How's Lamont Roach making himself look bad, Curtis Robinson? I think Lamont, it's cool. I'm glad Lamont Roach moving on. Go beat up one of Tank old opponents. That's cool. I ain't got no problem with it.
Gonna win that night, and we also gonna get a belt in the process.
What do you guys make of Pitbull, like given the last 2 fights he's had against like Fierro, like and how you guys could take advantage maybe of the things there?
I think he's a champion for a reason. I think he's a hell of a fighter, and that's why we fighting him, because we want to take on the best. He's coming, you know what I'm saying, fan-friendly style. We're expecting the best version of that, so you gotta be ready, and we will.
Is there something in particular about this fight that maybe fans are overlooking or not really thinking about? I know they think, hey, you know, Lamont's going to want to box against a pressure guy like Pitbull Cruz. I don't know if that's in the plan or you're looking to kind of like kill that narrative, like, now Lamont's going to step right to him, but let me know.
You're going to have to order the fight to see. I can't give out no secrets, but if everybody know Lamont, you know Lamont could do both, and one thing he like to fight as well. So the two styles gonna make for a great fight. That's all I can say. You're not gonna want to miss this. This is gonna be one hell of a fight to close out the year and show that boxing is still alive and will continue to be alive with fights like this. And with so we just can't wait.
Permanent move to 140.
See, there y'all go hating. There y'all go jumping through the hoops about the belt. Oh, he got the belt from this person and then he lost it at this time. Listen. Y'all only do that when it comes to certain fighters, I promise. He's a former champion. Crazy.
No, I can't say it's permanent because I never know. You know, it's a lot of champions down at 35. It's a lot of options at 40. So we see how we feel, though. You know, we take it one fight at a time. You know, I can better answer that after. On December 7th, after the fight.
But 140, you guys think he'll be stronger, he'll be less stressed, less, I guess, drained from the cut?
He'll be stronger. We'll see. As you can see, you see both of them up there. What you say in the size standpoint, you know.
It's hard to tell sometimes because it close. Yeah. He is taller, but Pitbull's usually the smaller guy.
But you don't see no big disparity with either one of them. Like Pitbull's not the biggest 140.
Yeah.
You know, that's just, you know, he's fighting at 140. He probably could fight 35 as well. But he's comfortable at 140. So I think we'd be very comfortable at that weight class. We were just filling out at 35. came in, we looked real strong in that fight. So I'm expecting us to be even stronger this fight.
Oh, man, yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight. This is a hell of a fight, and I think it's a really, really good one. On an ending note, just because, the whole Tank thing is kind of looming over this. If you had a chance to just run into him, what would you tell him?
I got no words for Tank, to be honest with you. That ship sailed. Tank doing him, we doing us. It's nothing for me to talk. Like, he would listen anyway. So Tank dances to his own drum and music. So we not worried about him, not worried speaking to him, not worried about him speaking to me.
All right, Lamont Roach Sr., appreciate the time. Thank you for talking to us. Any last message to the fans on this fight coming up December 6th in San Antonio?
December 6th, San Antonio, Texas. If you ain't in the building, order the pay-per-view.
Now, I done heard Senior capping before, but he's one of the more reasonable boxing dads, in my opinion. He one of the most reasonable boxing dads, in my opinion. Let me drop the link because I've been up here almost an hour talking. We got an hour left for the show. There go the link. There go the link. Link. I had another video I want to show y'all with Charlo, but I ain't got that much time. We got 1 more hour left for the show. Need people to come up and get their 2 cents off. Turkey is a liar with pay-per-view, so now I can't be mad at the PBC. Oh, Vic. Ariana in the building. What's going on there? Yeah, Turkey did. Now I think they said this gonna be the last pay-per-view, but it's gonna be the last pay-per-view, but you're gonna have to pay an additional subscription to get access to the fights that would have been pay-per-view. So essentially, somebody burning something up in my kitchen. What are y'all doing? Hold on, y'all. Them kids got my smoke detector going off. All right. Got somebody backstage, y'all. I might have to add some more sounds for when I announce people. This getting kind of fun. If you say go up, he's gonna say go down. If you say go left, he's gonna say go right. The most loved and hated at the same time in these YouTube boxing streets. People mad when he there and they asking about him when he's gone. Coming to the stage, boxing hacker. What up, boxing hacker?
Hey, salute to you. How you doing?
I'm good.
That was a very interesting intro.
The great contrarian. I'm gonna use that one for next time.
I'm not even contrary. The truth speaker, the one who tells the truth. But yeah, it's interesting. I guess PBC finally settled Lamont Roach, so that's good. At least I guess they won't go to court for their situation.
Now you can shut the hell up.
I mean, I don't know why people were mad. I feel like Lamont had the right to be angry about the whole situation. Like they literally had a whole training camp which they had to derail because the other side wanted to do something different. It's not even that they did something different, but they didn't tell them they were doing something different. That's like bad business,
Yeah, like that shit Bud did.
Like,
you know what? Earl Spence should have sued Bud.
They could have. They had nothing on paper. It's all about what you have on paper. You can't sue somebody just because.
So he did have a contract signed to build up to the fight then.
So people get confused. So there's two things, right? There's a rematch clause, which is part of the first contract, and then there's going to be a fight. So let's say Me, you have like fight number 1. Then I say, okay, let's put a rematch there, right? We both sign. That's one contract, right? Let's say that okay, you lose. Okay, now you execute your rematch clause. That's still part of the first contract. Now, when we now go to like actually build like figure out the logistics for the fight, we're at the venue and all that stuff. Then we have to drop a new contract. That's the contract. So what Lamont Roach said is that he never signed the actual fight contract. However, what they were going to sue was the initial contract from the first fight, which was the rematch clause. You understand what I mean? So it's two different things. It's not one and the same.
Okay.
Yeah, it's two different things. As far as the Pitbull and the Lamont Roach fight, it's a good fight. I mean, it's interesting, I guess. I'm not.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not a fan of Pitbull. I don't think he's really like that, But like,
You don't think Pitbull is really like that? Why not?
his style is too one dimensional. Like I feel like El Rayo just
So
did
how
what.
many dimensions do you need to your style before it's like, okay, you got something?
Well, so when you say one dimensional in boxing, so like once somebody figures out something particular about your style, you should be able to like make adjustments.
But so how many dimensions? So you say one dimension. So if it's 2 dimensions, is that better for you? 3 dimensions? Like how many dimensions?
I mean, as many as possible. As many as need to make adjustments.
But what's the cutoff? Because 1 dimension is not good enough. So is 2 dimensions good enough?
There is no cutoff. It's about being dynamic in the ring. So like, for instance, you remember like Bud fought Israel Madrimov, right? The way he fought Israel Madrimov in the beginning half of the fight changed over the course of the fight. However, when people fought El Rayo just circled the ring and people couldn't play way on his left foot. He couldn't do that from round 1 to round 12. So like it's all about
No, you keep giving me examples. I'm trying to figure out.
So there's no like set finite number of dimensions you need, but you should be dynamic in the ring. So when people say one dimensional,
you didn't like him because he was one dimensional. So you
like he only has one.
So how many more dimensions do he need before you like him?
He just has to be more dynamic, be able to like make adjustments, make changes in the ring. So like when people say one dimensional, that means you just can't make adjustments. You fight a particular way, and that's the way you're gonna fight throughout. And once that way doesn't work, it's like it doesn't work for you. Right? You never hear somebody say you're 2-dimensional in boxing. No, it just
I only hear them say 1-dimensional. So that's why I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah. So that's the difference, right?
Like when
the
so it's either 1-dimensional or multi-dimensional.
Yeah.
There's no in between.
No, because it's either 1-dimensional or you're able to make adjustments. Somebody who's 1-dimensional.
Okay, so anything from 2 up.
Yeah, you can say that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's a fair assertion.
We got to start getting some clarity on this lingo because people just like to throw this lingo around and it means different things to different people. So I think that's also part of the miscommunication.
Like it's always like if you do one particular thing really good, like Jeff left foot Lacey, they'll say he has a great left foot, but once you're not able to throw it, like are you able to make adjustments? Are you able to change up in the ring? Because certain fighters make you do things that you don't want to do.
So what did you think about Paulie? Did you see that at the beginning of the show?
What happened to polymyalgia?
Oh, you didn't see it?
No.
I don't know if I should play it again. I don't know if people care enough, but
you want to do a summary?
Let me see. Let me update. Let me see if I can find the video again. Well, Paulie basically did a bare knuckle match, and he got his ribs broken, probably broke his hands. He got knocked blind. His face all cut open. He needs stitches. His nose looked broke.
Bro, those fights are nasty, bro.
I hate bare knuckle boxing.
They're very nasty. Oh my god,
I hate it. Ugh.
For that little money, hell no. That shit is nasty, man.
How much they made?
I guess in thousands. It's not in millions, I'm sure. But
well,
like
you said little money, so I'm like, shit. Well, what they make? Like 6 figures? Like, what do they make?
Yeah, I would say either low 6 or 5. That's why I don't know in particular, but I would say like that much. Like low 6 or 5. Low 6 is the high.
That power slap is brutal too.
I would do the power slap over bare knuckle. Bare knuckle, you just get like.
Nah, yeah. I'm not doing the bitch slapping contest.
Yo, yeah, I don't know, man. Like power slap would be crazy too. I would do neither of them, but if I was to choose one, because bare knuckle you get like really really injured. I know
But
people
I
do
can
it.
defend myself though. I'm not finna stand there and let nobody slap me. That's not finna happen.
That's true. That's true. But your
Like,
amount of injuries is reduced, right? Like you might have
no,
a
it's
recovery.
not. Dude, I mean, the people gonna be. Listen, I guarantee you, Dana White is getting sued for power slap. I want y'all to clip this up, save this. I promise y'all, Dana White is getting sued. Do y'all know how brutal that is? Like
Yo,
you
they,
you taking all that force. You can't defend yourself. You can't move, and you getting slapped right on your jaw. And people getting knocked out. They get
yeah,
knocked
yeah,
out. Boxing hacker.
yeah. They be slapping in the palm of their hand.
Oh, y'all want me to play? Hold on. Okay, well, let me find a Polly. People want to know what's up with Polly.
Man, probably can't. I don't know why he don't. I don't know, man. That guy only
And
fighting.
Polly not like that.
He don't look like a full contact fighter like that. Yeah, I would. His skill set doesn't really like reward it.
He ain't good enough to be bare knuckle boxing. That's like a street fight.
Yeah, he's good enough to be like a tactical boxer. You know, but to me, not bare knuckle. No. If you tell me somebody like a Usyk, I'm like, okay.
What's up, everybody? I just want to give everybody a big thanks for all your well wishes. I'm fine. I'm still in Leeds General Hospital. This is crazy, by the way. I don't know how it works in the UK. I still have not been stitched up. It's 4:30 in the morning. I got here 10 o'clock. Still have not been stitched up, guys. They x-rayed me, didn't give me the results in my hands. They gave me a CAT scan. I've got
Sin, why you laughing so hard, Sin? Why you
Oh,
laughing so hard, Sin? I know Sin is like I
he
hear
got,
him laughing in these emojis. I
he
can
had
hear
like a little
Cornelius.
demon
Why
scar
y'all
on his
laughing?
foot.
Why y'all laughing so hard? How is this funny to y'all? Look at him. Look at Polly's face. His nose look broke.
Yo, how do you get those scars though? Like that's
I
wild
think
shit.
I think that he say the dude was fighting dirty. Listen what he said.
broken
Yeah,
ribs
it
in
look
my
like elbows,
back from all
maybe.
the rabbit punches, another rabbit punch, the kidney punches. I have my kid broke my ribs with the kidney punches, my lower rib on my left side, and I have my eyes are too foggy still. When they put the really bright light, it's too foggy for them to tell the extent of the damage. They're hoping that it's just pulped and that's it, but it's too foggy, which means there's bleeding back there. So they have to check for a retina tear, and until that clears up, they can't really make a judgment on whether I have a torn retina or not. Obviously pray to God that I don't have a torn retina, but my eyesight is getting better in this eye at least. That's positive. It's not back 100%, but it's at least foggy.
Yeah, I don't know what my kids is trying to cook in my kitchen. Damn, that thing is loud. But
Your alarm is
look,
chirping, man.
that boy got knocked blind.
Yeah, that's nasty work. Man, I don't know who told that dude to do that.
After the fight, I couldn't see anything. I actually finished the fight from round 2 on, not being able to see out of this eye. But I didn't realize I wasn't seeing out of this eye until the fight ended, and I went like this. And when I went like this, I could not see anything out of this eye. It was all white. So that means from about round 2, when I put that bad eye poke, I was fighting with one eye the whole fight. It's kind of crazy. Good fight by Tyler. It was. I hope everybody was entertained. I really appreciate everybody's well wishes and caring. Um, I I think all in all, if you eliminate the fouls, it wouldn't be a lot of damage. The big cut is from a headbutt. The eye issue is from my eye poke, and the broken ribs in my back are from dirty kidney punches. So if we eliminate those things, I think the fight becomes probably less competitive. But nonetheless.
What, Polly? Polly
He
just
just
listed like 30 things and then say, well, if you eliminate the rabbit punching, the this, the this, the that, the this, the that, the this, the that, I think it would have been a competitive fight.
yeah, man. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Paulie's one of those fighters that just can't let it go. He kept just being a good coach, you know. He had a pretty good boxing career. I mean, relatively good. Went close with Adrian Broner. He beat Zab Judah. He did pretty good as a pro boxer. He should just let it go from there. You know.
Why? What? Well, bare knuckle boxing?
So,
You know the thing is,
did
probably
that
thought
crap,
like,
I thought, me and Tyler.
you know, he probably thought since he's a pro boxer, he could just whip them dudes and bare knuckle.
Nigga, no, that is not the same. That is not the same.
Put on a good show, and you know, I wish him the best. And that's it, man. But will somebody let me know why Lee's General? I don't know. Is this all the hospitals in the UK? Do you just come here and never get stitched up? This is a record. I've never seen this in my life. They actually gave me a CAT scan before they stitched me up. I'm still not stitched up, guys. How does this work? Somebody let me know how this works. Lee's General Hospital. Do they have people that stitch people in hospitals in the UK? How does it work? I don't know. I'm still here.
Yeah, that's
Probably
crazy.
didn't already pissed off the wrong person, Polly. Look how you acting. You done pissed off the wrong person. They about to make your ass sit there and wait.
And, you know, that shit's different, man. Like, it's different when you don't have no gloves on your hands, you know. Should be.
Hell yeah, it's different.
Everything's
Hell yeah,
different, bro.
You ever been in a street fight boxing, Hacker?
Yeah.
It hurt to punch and to get punched. Like, all that shit hurts.
But too sad, I even thought about it. You know, even street fights, you hardly see people like really well, unless it's just like a really bad one that goes on for a while. Most street fights don't end up like you look like freaking like some like horror film character or something, you know.
I mean, but a street fight ain't lasting longer than a minute.
Exactly. And most times, most people don't know how to fight. People are just throwing haymakers all over the place.
Yep.
Yeah, and then somebody gets caught, and maybe somebody gets slept, and that's it.
You dodge them for 5 seconds, and then they wind it. Shout out to Lee Jackson with the $5 in the super chat. Somebody say he fought Tank Homeboy. Shout out Lee Jackson.
Man,
he got his ass whooped.
Man, probably need to let that shit go, man. Yeah, you gotta keep it moving, you know.
Come on, Polly. And then, so this was Tim Bradley's response. Since you missed that too, boxing happened because you was late.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play it for you. No, I'm just messing with you. I'm gonna play it for you, and there's people in the chat because this is what made me go watch the video. This is what made me go see what happened to Polly because Tim Bradley was so concerned. And I was like, damn, what the hell happened to Polly? Got Tim Bradley out here screaming like this. You know how Tim Bradley
do. Malinaji, what the hell wrong with you, man? Bro, you need something to do, bro? Shit. Talking about it ain't for the money, then what it's for, man? Your face look all tore the hell up, bro. For what? Bare knuckle fighting for what, bro? You got the most brittle hands in the sport of boxing. You gonna fight with no... Come on, bro. What's going on, man? I'm worried about you, bro. You losing your damn mind? Bro, you 40-something years old, bro. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down, man. Go take a walk, man. Procreate, man. Go have a baby with somebody. Something. Damn, Polly. Your face looking like that, man. That's crazy, man. You ain't even look that bad when you was fucking boxing.
The man is concerned boxing happened.
Yo, I mean, he's right though. Probably ain't got no power. He don't crack like that. And his style of fighting is literally like, I don't know, scoring points. You know, it's not really for like full contact.
Casual boxing fans say Trout don't be looking like that. Probably just trash. Man,
well, Trout too, right? Yeah. I don't think Polly's not meant for that, man.
Polly ain't built like that, bro.
Yeah.
Boy, excuse my French, boy. You done pissed me off, Polly. Come on, man. You need a friend? Bro, I'll give you my damn number, man. You call me every day. We can talk about boxing, bro. You need something other than just boxing, man. Forget that. You need to find you a nice tenderoni or something, bro. You might got her, man, but you need to procreate, bro. You need to, father time, bro. It's past you. You need to go ahead and make that work, bro. For real. You need to do something.
Man, Tim Bradley a wild boy,
Get inside that ring or whatever the hell you call that. Doing bare knuckle boxing, bro. And your face looking like that, bro. Ain't no woman gonna want to be with you. With your face looking tore up like that, bro. Come on, Polly. Get it together, man. Come on, you smarter than this, dog. For real. What this for? Self reassurance? What is this for? Bro, you trill. You real. Yeah, 2-time world champ, bro. How much more do you need? What else do you need out of life, bro? For real. Is it for the money? What the hell is it for? Damn. Do something. Hey, man, for real. Go get some help, man. Go talk to somebody. You need to go talk to somebody, bro. For real. On everything. I want everything I love, man. I'm serious with this. Anyways, that's my time, and I'm out.
Yeah, I agree with that, bro. Yeah, because Paulie could be a good coach. You know, he could just be a good boxing coach. You know,
Bitter. He bitter. I got somebody backstage. Next, coming to the stage. Listen, I seen this person fry somebody on a panel yesterday, and everybody got all in the uproar because he just came through with the facts. But you know, he's coming through with the strong delivery, and he hitting you with the facts, and he ain't backing down. Next, coming to the stage, the homie. If it's one thing he gonna do, is tell you the truth. Sin, Ironheart. What up, Sin?
What's good with it, man? Hey, what's good with it, Hacker? I'm actually give you a greeting today, man, because I'm feeling kind of good. So, but I appreciate the prestige. All right, man, don't get too happy. But I appreciate the prestigious intro, you know, and yeah. Where do I jump in at? Where do I start? Because I just got done laughing a little bit, so I finally got my composure together. So where do I start?
Okay, what you got?
Oh no, I was wondering. Yeah, where do I start with what you said last? Based on what we talk about, Paulie, Tim,
Paulie's lifestyle.
Whatever you want to start. Yeah, whatever you got.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, first and foremost, let's celebrate. I don't know my man's name. Do we know the name of my man who whooped Paulie ass last night?
I got no clue.
Well, I think that we need to get his name so we can, you know what I'm saying, erect a statue in his honor. Probably make this a holiday or something. We could revisit this time next year for such a, satisfying feat. You know what I'm saying, beating Paulie the fuck up, because Paulie needed this. And I think Paulie's part of that, Paulie's part of a little regime, right? That I see a lot of these fighters, or a couple of these fighters today have they retired and become glorified podcasters. They've won, they've had menial accomplishments, but essentially they'll be forgotten. People like Sean Porter. And I think Paulie's part of that stable. And I think Paulie has leveraged his retirement to talk about people that his talent could never measure up to. So to see him get this ass whooping after all this shit that he said about Tank, talking about the bitch, this fight exposed the bitch in him and all of this shit. It's like, it's certain levels of criticism that you can give. Like, even with Andre Ward, like, I don't respect Andre Ward. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the shit that he does is fake. All his energy, his whole energy comes off fake. But he does not get disrespectful with his feedback. He just gets beside himself with the advice that he's able to give. When in reality, if these guys stayed in the sport, their talent wouldn't measure up to some of the people that they critiquing. And I think that they really get a high off of that. And for those fighters, they're looking for an opportunity to have a novelty fight with the MMA guy, or a novelty fight with the bare knuckle guy, because they haven't accomplished all that they could in boxing. And that's what Paulie tried to do last night, to try to, redeem his name and show that, even though he's not a prestigious boxer or world-class boxer, he's still a boxer. I think that he felt like he can capitalize on that itch and the lack of experience that we perceive most MMA and bare knuckle guys to have. And he just found out that, shit gets real. You still fighting grown ass men at the end of the day. And everybody ain't wait till they was on TV or till they seen somebody on TV to start throwing punches. And you just find out that them shits hurt for real without them gloves. So, that's just how I feel. It's just a rude ass awakening, man, that man deserved it. It couldn't be a better person to witness this type of ass whooping happen to.
Well, Crucial anyway. Say he felt like he won the fight.
Saying what?
Crucial guy just say, I thought Paulie won.
Then the other guy must be dead. Just what I just seen looking at me. What I just seen looking at me looked like a Walking Dead extra.
Bruh, that's how they
look like a Walking Dead extra.
That's how those full bare knuckle fighters be looking though, man. I seen the females as well. They'd be looking at him crazy, man.
I mean,
Plus,
look,
the-
I fight bare. I'm saying like that. If anything, I've been in more bare knuckle fights than any other fight in my life. And yeah, that shit's unforgiving, man. I'm saying like it's bone on bone at the end of the day, and you really got to be nice in the margin for you to dodge and duck punches and shit. If you don't slip out the way of that, even getting nicked could really cost you. You know, like you could bruise up real easily, get cut over the eye real easily, and yeah, I think Paulie just really tried to capitalize, and I think that a lot of there's a certain tier of boxers that can monetize and really make some money over there if they go in there and have the type of success that they that they're trying to capitalize on. But the thing is that a top tier boxer has already got it made in his arena. They're not going to go over there. So for the people like Paulie who can't make it to that top tier boxing, they see a little sweet spot where they can compete against the right guy, right name, retiree, whatever, and they could probably get some prestige over there that they would never get in boxing, especially not talking about the people that they're talking about.
All right, hold on, y'all. I got
man.
somebody backstage. Next, coming to the stage, Mr. I Don't Care, and he signed the contract. Shelton Moore. What up, Mr. Shelton?
Hey, what's up, y'all? I heard you up here talking about Paulie's boy ass. Hey, Paulie signed up for that shit. That's what he did.
He signed the contract.
He signed up. He got paid, didn't he? He didn't turn the money down. Shit. Nobody feels sorry for no grown ass man to make a decision.
They said this was his second bare knuckle fight. I didn't even know he was
Yeah, he fought some other dude. I think he beat the other dude too. It was a while back though, like a year ago or some shit.
So did he win or not? Because everybody's saying he don't look like he won. I mean, but
I think he beat the other dude as well. He won this fight. The fight last night, he won. He won that fight last night. He won it. He won the fight.
Oh, well, he won the fight. I don't think he's gonna be fighting no more.
Nah, those fights. Nobody. It looked like nobody.
Yeah, he won the fight. Nobody win. Nobody win. Except except for Mike Perry. Mike Perry always wins. No matter what happens, Mike Perry.
Hey, if that's what you call winning the fight, I don't want to win at nothing else in life. If that shit is the result of winning, and what he just had on his face is the result of winning, where people is trying to play Humpty Dumpty and put your shit back together, then we don't. I don't know what I've been doing my whole life.
Broken ribs.
Hey, you good? You good? You good? You don't want none? You straight?
What's that?
You don't want none? You straight? Huh? You good?
Yeah, I heard. Do you remember the movie Bloodsport?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah, boy. Yeah. That was one of my favorite movies growing up.
Yeah. Look,
hold on, y'all. I got somebody backstage.
For sure.
Mr. He gonna cry in the car. Mr. Can I talk? It's my turn. Can I talk? Mr. Throw rocks and hide your hand and sneak this in the chat. Coming to the stage, Rich.
Yeah. Hey, hold on. It's nothing good about me, huh?
Not today, because you've been sneak dissing me in my chat, Rich. I've been peeping. You've been sneak dissing me in my chat.
God damn. What's
up
y'all?
with you? What you got for the show?
I seen Sheldon, I seen Sin, I seen Hacker already up there, but I seen Sheldon up here, man. Sheldon a fair person when he talks boxing. And I'm just
hold on, Rich. I feel slighted right there, man. What you trying to say, brother?
You know what I'm trying to say.
He trying to say that you jaded, man. That you biased.
You know what I feel like Sid, if you wanted to be real with certain stuff, you could be real, but you just choose not to, man.
Hey, yo, that's foul, man. Oh man, that's dirty, Rich. Remember that shit.
But now,
Rich, did Lamont Roach retire Tank Davis?
You said what?
Did Lamont Roach retire Tank Davis?
Nah, he ain't retire him. I think he just fucked up his plans, like I said in the chat. But he ain't retired because Tank been talking like that. So I don't know how. I mean, I guess you could sit there and wear that on your chest and be like, yeah, I'm the one that retired him. You know what I'm saying? If you want to really believe that yourself. But I just think he fucked up Tank plans. I don't think he retired him now. I think Tank was gonna do what he was gonna do regardless. But now he might say, fuck it, I might do have to fight him again, or I might, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he was really out of here for the end of this year, probably come back by probably late next year. So I don't know. I don't think he retired him though. Nah, I don't think Tank retired. That's all. I think he just it's gonna be a layoff from his job. He's
What you
gonna
got
come
about
back
Polly?
later on. Huh?
What you got about Polly?
Oh, Paulie, he one of them niggas that be like, y'all see people like this, man. Yeah, my face fucked up, but did y'all see the other guy's face? That's what he was basically saying.
No, I ain't see the other guy.
No,
The other guy ain't go viral, but Polly did. I got somebody backstage next coming to the stage. If you up here with any BS about Tank, he gonna smash down the facts and he not gonna let you slide. Coming to the stage, David Lynch. What up, David?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I see Hack up here. I was like, somebody got to save this daggone panel. What up, Sin?
Glory
What's up?
be to
What's
God.
going
What's
on,
up with it?
Rich?
What's up with
All
OG?
right.
what's going on, Dave?
What's up, man?
Shout
Hey,
out
man.
to Bird Weezy with the $9.99 in the super chat. He says just supporting the show. Shout out Bird
Where the
Weezy.
fuck the chips at?
So Anthony Yard, David Benavidez coming up. When is that fight?
November
It's
22nd.
November. Yeah, November.
November
November.
22nd.
So which fight's coming up next? We got the big fights. We got the Brian Norman, Devin Haney fight coming up. I see that fight buzzing, getting back, people back talking about it. I mean, I feel like they announced the fight so early and we've been talking about it for so long. At this point, it's like, God damn, just make the fight.
I'm just ready for it to happen. I'm like,
Yeah, shouts out to young Dev, man. Dev got this one.
you know, I'm just.
Young
You
Dev
got a
got it.
nickname for him? Hey, Hacker, you got a
Man,
nickname
you
for him?
tripping, yo.
Call him Young Dad.
Hold on, I got somebody
Young
backstage.
Dad.
Call that nigga Young Dad.
Coming to the stage,
Y'all gonna see.
Terrence Crawford's #1 fan. He's not gonna let you say
Oh,
nothing
man, who is this, son?
about Terrence Crawford, Mr. himself, band up.
Oh,
What it
band up.
is.
What's up, band up?
#1
Salute.
Crawford fan in the
Salute,
building.
salute.
What up? What up? What you got
How
for the show,
everybody
man?
doing?
What's up with it, band up?
Salute, Sin. Salute, Hacker. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? My guy David Lynch and my guy Rich. And the best,
What's
you know what I
up?
mean? Best woman out here on these streets still. 2 cents boxing, nickel slick. You did? Salute to my sister. Man, Polly looked like he got hit with a Mack truck, man. You know what I mean? Polly looked like he got that with that Harry Potter times 10. You know what I'm saying?
Probably look like he got jumped.
Yeah, probably look bad. You know
Look
what I
like he
mean?
got jumped and stomped out.
They said bare knuckle boxing. I think he might got a caught with a knee from hell or something like that. It looked
Man,
bad.
bare knuckle.
Bare knuckle.
Huh?
Listen, so somebody had their pet leopard in the ring or some shit. Yeah,
Bro, then you look at it, and then you said you took the video down and then you put it back up, and I'm like, a human did all this?
Hey, yo, he looked like
Yo.
Jack Skellington. Yeah, yo, he got the perfect. Yeah, y'all watch Nightmare Before Christmas? That was my
Yep.
movie right there. Like he looking like the
Yeah.
main character right now. He ain't got to do shit but wear clothes. Yo, he could just wear.
I
He in
mean,
Halloween mode right now.
yo, them bare knuckle fights be brutal, man.
Bro,
It be nothing. You thought MMA was bad. No,
But
it be nothing
and it's
but
like
blood.
with them, it shows that punch resistance for sure. Because you can have all the hands in the world, that punch resistance kind of crazy. But another thing I wanted to touch on, man, we got my guy out here. You know what I mean, sipping Bahama Mamas. You know what I mean, kicking it at the YMCA and shit. You know what I mean, my guy Jermell Charlo.
Talking about Jermell.
I got Jamar.
Man, that man is in Hawaii. What is you talking about?
He
I
said he
know,
had the YMCA.
giving back to the community in Hawaii at the YMCA. You know what I'm saying?
You
Jermell
crazy,
Charlo,
man.
Jermell Charlo out here. You know what I mean? Trying to make payway. I want him to cut back. You know what I'm saying? I want Boots to beat him up. You know what I'm saying? I want to see EJ fight him because
Yo,
he still is one of the best at that weight class. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Absolutely.
And he still got to. You know what I mean? People still got to go through him. You know what I mean? Yeah, he lost to Nello. You know what I mean? Went out and you know what I mean? Really didn't perform like that, but that's still not a 154 pounder. You know what I mean? Throwing hits at him. So it still got to be seen, man. When it comes to, I'm kind of excited if he come back. I kind of don't like how he be talking all the damn time. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but he's that type of annoying that you still watch.
Who's annoying?
Oh, Charlo.
What did Charlo do that was annoying?
Charlo is the one person that's worse than Sin when it comes to bud talk.
Damn, band up. What the fuck? Hey, yo, what's up with all the disrespect a
He
nigga been
just
getting out
said,
here,
he
man?
just said it'd be an honor to fight.
I said no, Sin. I said he worse than you.
He just said it'd be an honor to fight, bud. What you talking about?
Look, over the years, Charlo has had some horrible shit to say about this guy.
They competitive.
And I just want him to shut it up. I mean, it's competitive. You can be competitive all you want. You know what I mean? That's what happens with two athletes. You know what I mean? I can't get mad at
What was the worst thing you said about Bud, Banda? What was the worst thing you heard?
I would have to go back and look. It's been so long.
Oh,
But
no, come on,
no, honestly,
come on, band up, you wrong, yo.
I don't like
Band up,
he
you
ain't never
wrong.
lied. I bet
Wrong,
he ain't
you
lied,
wrong,
though.
band up. You know, back in the day, right before that Earl Spence fight, Bud said, "I'm gonna take care of Earl. I'm gonna take care of Earl. Then I'm gonna come for you and your brother."
Yeah, I heard him say
Talking to both Charlos, and he ain't fight. He ain't come at neither one.
I don't know if he said Maul.
But he will cook them though.
Hold on,
I
one
think he will
mic.
cook them.
2 cents.
Hold on, Rich. Let me say this to Banda, but I'm gonna let you go. Ain't no way Jermell Charlo over the years been saying so much disrespectful stuff, and you can't remember not one thing, Banda.
No, I don't want to put words in a man's mouth. I like to stay facts. I like to stay facts what a motherfucker say. And same thing with the fighters that I follow that I go for. I like when they say something that they're gonna do it. If a motherfucker feel that they're gonna do it, go ahead and do it. Show me that you can do it. If you believe in your skills and your power, go ahead and do it. So that's the type of person I am. I don't want to put words in Charlo's mouth. It's the first time I watched a Charlo video since he got his ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say, hey, give me about what 10 minutes. I got you.
Hey, so this what it is though, right? Because I heard David say he was supposed to fight Jermell. First of all, when Charlo did that bitch move and go up to 168 and fight Canelo and went out like a bitch and embarrassed all black people and let the Mexicans get one over. And let the Mexicans get one over.
Slow down, bro.
Yo went full fire con on
I'm
us.
saying he let them get one over us. Now they got something to say every time I argue with them niggas in the chat. They gonna say, "Oh, he gonna run just like Charlo, bitch ass." So that's why Crawford said he ain't fighting. Crawford said, "Man, you went out like a sucker." That's why. And I
agree can't take credit for nobody else win.
No,
he said you went out like a sucker. I'd be ashamed.
Man, he can't take credit for nobody.
I'd be ashamed to fight a nigga that went out on his knees.
That's how Nebraska do. That's how Nebraska do, boy. They'll take that. Hey, they'll take credit for somebody else's shit quick, fast, boy. They can't get their own merit out here.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm fucking around, but I mean, if y'all want to see that fight, y'all want to just see another Earl Spence whooping or something like that, then I ain't gonna disrespect.
Hey, y'all gonna stop disrespecting. Yeah, for real.
My bad.
Yo, Rich out of pocket, yo. What's wrong with Rich?
My bad,
yo.
Throwing them rocks. You see him throwing them.
I ain't gonna. The reason why I ain't gonna disrespect Earl Spence because I like Earl Spence, man.
There's no reason to disrespect him.
Yeah, I like him a lot. He a gangster for real, man. All them other niggas y'all be praising like them Charlo niggas, man. They some suckers. I don't like them.
Hey, you know what? On some real shit, and for me being, for me fucking with Spence, you know what I'm saying, and Tank, and essentially a good portion of the PBC, the Charlos are like my least favorite people on that side. Like them niggas are straight suckers to me. Them moves move like straight females, but they're like, I don't think they know chumps to that degree. Like I don't think they know suckers as far as like cherry picking fights and no shit like that. I think they will fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? They'll rise to the occasion. I think that they have more. I think that they have more aggression than skill. You know, in my personal opinion. But I do think that they are.
So why? Wait, hold on.
Go
So
ahead.
why he ain't fight? Why he ain't fight Tim Tszyu? Why he had it? Why you think
he was injured?
Yeah. Who was injured?
Charlo.
Nah,
Charlo don't duck no smoke, man. Them boys, them boys. Look. Hey, look, them boys is Lions only. It is Lions. I know they say Lions only. I really think it's Lions only.
Instead of Tim Tszyu. He went to go and bow his knees to Canelo, man. Made us look bad. Now these niggas got something to say.
Why he made us look bad? Why the fuck? How was he fighting for all of us? He was not fighting for all black people when he went in there. Why do y'all put yourselves? Why do y'all make yourselves a part of that? You feel like you lost when Charlo lost?
Yeah, I feel. Hey, look. I feel like
I
they got
knew
one
Charlo
up
wasn't going.
Hold on, she got somebody, yo. She got a guess.
My bad, yo.
Next, coming to the stage. If you up here with some bullshit, he getting on your ASS. Especially you, boxing hacker. Next, coming to the stage. Dondrick Young.
What's up, family? What's up, gang? How everybody doing?
Who you coming
What's
to
going
get?
on, Dondrick?
I'm coming to get every motherfucking body. Rich, punk ass. I'm getting on band up, punk ass. And I'm getting on my... God, it's gonna hurt me to do the sin. I'm on your ass, too. Goddamn.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
I'm the only Jamal Charlo fan in the world. Hey, you shut your ass up. You had time to talk. Shut up.
I bitch ass nigga. I ain't gotta slow down, motherfucker.
Hold on, nigga. Nah, I'm putting my foot too far off your ass. Hold on, let me take it out first, real quick.
Okay, I come with it. Come with it, motherfucker.
Nah, the Charlos is probably the best two brothers to ever box to me. But they got a lot of problems, and I hope they get back in the ring. They're my favorite two brothers. Like Maul's my favorite fighter. There's not a question about it. So, hey, whatever y'all got to say, they got to prove it. So,
I ain't got nothing to say about Jermell.
Yeah, Jermell one of my favorite fighters.
I ain't got nothing to say about Jermell, Charlo. I got something to say about Jermell because he embarrassed us.
I can rewatch Jermell fights over it. Like I like rewatching Jermell fights, especially Castaño too. That was a good fight.
You want to talk about somebody did us wrong? The one that got the holy hell smacked out of him by fucking Caleb Plant.
Oh, don't make me come my ass across to Baltimore now. Don't make me take a plane trip now. Don't make me make a plane trip to Baltimore nigga. I'm trying to
Man, that was crazy, yo. I was like, yo.
I got somebody backstage. Next, coming to the stage, Mr. Talking Circles himself. Can't stay on topic and will move the goalpost completely out the stadium. Coming to the stage, frequent flyer.
I knew it.
Hey, both of them boys got smacked, didn't they? Didn't Jermell get smacked too?
What's up?
No, nigga.
When Jermell got smacked?
No, that's why you went over her house and stalking her. We ain't forgot you was stalking your ex-wife.
Come on, man. Then Jermell got smacked too.
That man wife.
Hold on, Frequent. What you got for the show, Frequent? Y'all let Frequent get.
Well, Maul, I ain't got no problems with Maul. I'm still a Jamal Charlo fan. But, I used to try to get a little bit of leeway for Jermell and everything and try to make up excuses for him and everything. But after seeing what Bud did with Canelo, man, ain't no excuse for that, man. I don't know how I could really defend that, how he did. He just stopped trying to fight. I think he got some quit in him, man. That's how I look at that situation right there. So yeah, I don't think Jermell won it with Bud for real. If he gonna quit against Canelo, he just don't got nothing for Bud. I don't fault Bud for not fighting him. He don't got no belts or nothing right now. I think Bud should, if he is going to fight somebody, he should be fighting some champions or fighting somebody on his way to a belt.
So don't fight the best fighter at 154.
He definitely not the best fighter at 154. Yes, the best fighters is the ones who got the belts.
He was undisputed, Frequent.
Was the key word.
Who beat him?
Was.
Who beat him at 54?
Nobody whooped his ass and took it from him. So what the
Canelo
fuck?
beat him. That's who beat him.
Who beat him at 54?
But
Hold on, I
yeah,
got somebody
well,
backstage. I got somebody backstage. Next, coming to the stage, the most profitable troll YouTube boxing streets has ever seen. You can buy his new course out right now, $19.99. How to troll and make money doing it. Big Dog Willie. What up, Big Dog Willie?
Hello, how you guys doing?
Put your link in the chat for your
you
troll
doing
course.
that. You said that wrong. You said how to troll and make money doing it. You mean troll and put out money doing it.
No.
Oh, oh.
Hey, yo, I just I went to go search some shit. Just a bunch of Charlo, you know what I mean, telling Bud. Hold on, speaking of how he was gonna fight Bud after the Canelo fight. That's one. And then speaking of how he was too little. I know. I'm gonna tell you. I'm getting there. Telling him he's too small. Telling him he will flatline him. Telling him that Errol Spence was gonna wash him. Telling him he was gonna wash him after that. They might need a trilogy because he's gonna get in there and do whatever the fuck he want with Bud. Yeah, and a whole bunch of Twitter shit.
That's disrespectful.
Fuck yeah, that's disrespectful.
So you crying over another grown man disrespecting another man? So you don't like him to?
Time out.
You sound real sensitive like
that.
Band-Aid.
How am I crying if I say I want him to beat him up for what he said?
No, you said he was being so disrespectful.
I'm like,
no, you said he been disrespectful.
All this shit. Yeah, that,
All right, so you saying band up? You saying that you do want? And so band up. You saying that you do want Crawford to fight Charlo?
Oh, I would love to watch Bud Crawford beat the shit out of him. No matter where it at, I don't give a damn if it was before this fight. I always wanted him to see him.
Who up here think that Bud?
Let me ask you this,
Who up here think Charlo could beat him though?
Shit, me easily, of
I
course.
Nobody thinks that.
That's the thing. If nobody think that he could beat Bud, why we want to see him fight Bud?
I don't think he
can beat Bud after that Canelo ass whooping. After you whip Canelo, and after you guys ass
that was an ass whooping, bro. That's what y'all call ass whooping.
So who do you want?
How Canelo beat Charlo? Hell yeah, that was an ass whooping.
Hold on, y'all. It's Big Dog Willie's turn, but let me ask Frequent Flyer a question. So Frequent Flyer, who do you think that could beat Bud?
I still give a chance to I think Boots could beat him, possibly. You know, I think Earl need another shot because we don't know what Earl gonna be looking like at 154 at a bigger weight class. And we got a couple other people, but not Charlo.
Maul can beat him.
Ain't nobody being better in those weight classes. No, nobody.
So you think
Maul can't beat? No, Maul ain't beating. No.
Hold on, y'all. I'm talking.
Maul definitely got a chance. Jamal, Charlo, yeah, but Jermell.
Bud Frequent.
Unless you get
I don't know. We saw what he looked like before, but it's a whole lot of excuses though.
So just like we don't know,
it's a whole lot of reasons. Now I don't want to say excuses.
Charlo can beat him either, but you don't want to see that fight. But you don't know if Earl can beat him, but you want to see that fight.
Yeah, you see the difference is we know now that Charlo got. We know Charlo got quit in him though. It's a difference. When a fighter got quit in him, we know that it's gonna come to a point where he probably won't even try no more, man. He'll just be in there trying to survive. We don't want to see that. It's like it's like a cur, man. That's why dogs they take that. If your dog cur out, they.
Nah, let 2 Cent talk, bro.
Go ahead, Big Dog Willie.
Okay, first of all, Mel quit in that fight against Canelo. He got beat up too, then quit. So let's not say anything. And Earl already got his ass whipped by Bud. So that's already now Big Charlo. I mean, until somebody can prove that Bud can lose, man, that's winning. All the people say, "Oh, he's gonna lose to this guy. He's gonna lose to that guy." He thoroughly beat him. He thoroughly beat Canelo, and he beats Earl's ass. And I have nothing. And Mel got beat up by Canelo bad. That was horrible. And I mean, what's up with Maul?
Did not get beat up by Canelo bad.
What's this dude talking about?
Jamel did get beat up by Canelo.
Stop it, bro. No, he
didn't. He got lying motherfuckers, yo.
He got beat up and
Earl
quit.
ain't quit though. We ain't see no quitting Earl though.
I said Mel.
Okay, but this is the question. Hold on, y'all. This is the question I'm asking y'all. Who do y'all think can beat Bud? Because y'all keep saying if we don't think he can beat him, and ain't no point in fighting him. Bud might as well retire. He's the best fighter.
I said Boots.
He should retire.
I said Boots.
So you think Boots can beat Bud?
I said Boots could probably beat him. I said Earl need another shot. We need to see Earl
cannot
again.
beat him, dude. Stop
we
it.
don't know that, bro. We don't know.
No, we know that. We've seen it.
We sure do know that, bro.
I just want to humbly say, I don't think that Crawford could. I don't think Crawford could win 3 fights at 154 in a row. Against anybody top competition, he can't win 3 fights in a row at 154. So you can pick any. You can pick any bunch of names. You can pick any bunch of names at the top of that division. And I got them beating Crawford, whether it be in the first or the third fight from now. Y'all pick. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see that, like, the way that y'all are portraying Crawford to like we can't find somebody to beat him. I know a multitude of people that is like, are you serious? You think he can't beat him? Bud is the one that got something to prove. It ain't those motherfuckers.
Actually, he doesn't. Actually, he does. This is what's wrong with you guys.
I ain't ready to throw.
He's a smaller guy. He's a smaller guy. How
You
not?
guys said that against Canelo. You guys said that against Canelo, and look what happened. Stop it, man. You guys need to quit putting them down like
Big
that.
Dog Willie, stop you guys in. Like, who you talking to? Stop you guys.
Can I say something real quick? 2 cents.
Let me say
Go
something
ahead,
real quick,
Rich,
right?
before he start crying.
I want to say this, right? Because I keep hearing people keep saying they think he could beat him. I understand. I agree with that, man. Y'all could think somebody could beat him, but when y'all sit back and say they could beat him, like who really could beat Crawford? Like, who really could? That's what she asked, and not who you think or who would be a good
Maul
fight
can beat him. Maul can beat him.
Okay, then Maul.
I think either Charlo.
I think. Hey, look. Hey. I think Maul I think Maul would be his hardest challenge if Maul get like a good 2 or another fight and against K to plan with somebody. I think if he stay active, I think it would be his hardest challenge out of all of them guys. It's going to be at 168. If it's going to be at 168, I don't think Boots would give him more challenge than Maul would. I don't. At 168.
Crawford is 38 years old, though.
I mean, I feel like Jermell. I feel like Jermell. This is the
Crawford
thing.
got to get past that jab that Jermell had.
Can these fighters really bounce back? Like, Jermell got to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? And even though he came off that 2 year, even though he came off that layoff, he looked like, damn, like, this is what you look like with ring rust. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not like physically he's missing anything. It's just his mental that he needs to get together.
Man,
hold on, y'all. But
that's gonna be hard for Crawford, man, to get past that jab at Jermell.
Look though, y'all. As a hardcore boxing fan though, and knowing your history of trilogies and different fighters going back and forth in fights, just because Bud beat Earl that first time don't mean that Earl can't come back and adjust. We know. Listen, hold on. Listen, we know. Can I finish? We know that Earl can. We know that Earl has more than one different style, and he demonstrated that to us multiple times. You know, he showed that he can box. He showed that he can maul somebody and walk them down, fight on the front foot. You know, so I'm not that quick to just throw Earl away like that. You know, if he come back and show me something in another fight, then yeah, I think he deserved to have another shot at Bud. We saw fighters go back and forth in history, you know, and have even trilogies where the same person didn't win every time. You know, so I think it's a chance that Earl might be able to get back and win the second fight, and then he might get a good trilogy.
Listen. Hold on, y'all. Listen, everybody talking over each other. It sounds crazy up here. Seriously, let's get one at a time. I appreciate y'all passion and enthusiasm about the conversation, but I want to be able to hear everybody's and get everybody's 2 cents. So please, let's just talk one at a time. Mr. Greg with the $10 in the super chat.
Right there. That's what I like to hear.
What up, Mr. Greg? He says, for my good friend Sin, Bud walks, swim, and parts the water. Charlo 1 and 2 will get beat. Boots has shown nothing to expect him to be in Bud's class, and no one at 154 has no chance beating Bud. Shout out Mr. Greg.
Real shit. And that's another thing I wanted to say about Earl Spence. I feel like if Earl Spence fight would have been closer, then I feel like Fly would have a good fight to put up. But that fight was a straight up wash from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
See,
Like,
but
Bro,
see
I,
that,
when you
but
I,
see
that's
it,
I,
when
coming
you
don't, I,
see
from.
don't,
a
I, don't, I,
bigger,
don't, I don't know where you get that. I guess
Yeah,
because
we
I
not we
think
not we not about the frequent flyer. You think you want to see the rematch? Cool, that's your
I, wa-
opinion. We not
I
about
want
to
to ask
argue
him a
about
question
that.
though.
But
I want to
even with
ask him a
history,
question. Was you a Earl Spence? Did you like Earl Spence though before the fight happened?
who me?
Yeah. Did you pay attention to
Hell
Earl
yeah,
Spence?
yeah.
So
I like Earl. I like both of them. I still like Earl Spence.
so before they even when Earl Spence fought Bud, before the fight even happened, you didn't think it looked like something was wrong with Earl Spence?
Oh, here we go with this shit. Let's not
I'm
do that.
saying I'm
Real
just
Let's
saying
not
it's
talk.
a
do
fair
that.
Oh, here you
question. It's
go.
a fair
Let's
question.
not do
Hey,
that.
I'm pretty
Fly.
sure I'm
Hey,
not the
Fly.
only one who
Hey,
said that,
wait, hold
yo.
on. Fly talking to me. Hey, I just want to say something to you, right, Fly? Hey,
Yeah.
please don't bring no Ryan Garcia excuses up here, cause then I can't defend Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney no more.
Bro,
Cause
we not
you
talking
talk.
about
No, we
what
not even
when you get to
Nah, you
that,
flyer
gotta
bro.
bring
frequent
some.
flyer
You gotta bring
I'm
frequent
some
talking
Earl.
about
That's a
Earl
good one.
Spence,
frequent.
bro.
You
We
That's a
gotta
good
don't
bring
one.
want to
some
talk.
Earl Spence
Listen,
excuses up here. You gotta bring some Earl Spence excuses up here, and that ain't
frequent. This
cool,
is the
man.
No, I'm
problem.
not bringing no
That ain't
excuses. I'm
cool,
just
man.
asking you an honest
That
question of
ain't
how you
cool,
thought
Yeah,
he
man.
respect
looked,
the
bro.
host, bro.
You don't
I
hear
want
me
to
saying
respond
your
to that
Come
name
on, man.
question.
We
frequent.
gotta
You don't
respect.
hear me saying your
They
name
both got in that ring together, man. That's we gonna leave it in that ring, man.
frequent. It's okay that you want to see the rematch. Everybody don't have to agree with you, bro. Let's move
Yo,
on.
so
What's up,
I
Boxing?
want to respond to
Yeah,
that real quick.
I know that.
I want to respond to that real quick. So, like, when it came to Bud and Earl, I picked EJ to win. Prior to the
What?
fight, yeah, I thought EJ was gonna win. I thought
Oh,
EJ, yeah, I thought EJ had like his style looked more cleaner to me. But when I saw the actual fight, it wasn't. It's not that he just lost because you can say like you said history. You can say like Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard. Duran whipped Sugar Ray the first time. Sugar Ray beat him two times after it. The problem was there was a skill gap between the two. Like when you look at history, when there's like you don't really see like big skill gaps. Duran Sugar Ray Leonard just fought Duran's fight, the first fight. So like that's what really happened. But like when you see Earl Spence and you see Bud Crawford, if you said that something was wrong with them, there was a inherent skill gap there. There was like the speed difference was there, power, and just overall boxing IQ. Like there was just a skill gap here. So I don't know if even the best version of Earl Spence beats Bud Crawford.
Let me ask this:
We saw
whenever
Earl
y'all
fight
have seen
different
the
though, right?
history, whenever y'all seen in boxing history, a smaller fighter move up and knock the bigger fighter down with the jab. Do you have another fight where you could reference that event happening with a smaller fighter?
It has to be a jab, or it could be any punch.
No, I'm not talking about a jab. I'm talking about a jab knocking down a bigger fighter. The bigger, more dominant fighter that we know to be the bigger, more dominant fighter gets knocked down by a jab. You're not going to say
What
something.
fight we saw that in?
All right. Put it like this: if
Earl
your
Spence
car, if you go and you try to, you get in your car to go to work, and that shit rides 30 miles an hour the whole fucking time, and you know that your car goes more than 30 miles an hour, you're gonna think something's wrong with your fucking vehicle, right?
Okay.
So that's what most people seen with Errol Spence. They seen a vehicle that's known to go at least at 80, 90, and they seen the vehicle moving at 30 that entire fight. And it was going down to little shit. You know what I'm saying? So that like when you see things happen like that, this is the reason why rematch clauses are in championship level fights in the first place. Because anything can go wrong. Motherfuckers could be sick. It could be any number of things that can go wrong where somebody could still make that fight, and they may have to redeem themselves for one reason or another. You know what I'm saying? But that's just out of respect to the champion. Every other champion has had that respect of having the ability to at least redeem their name after their first loss. Anybody that's been on a great streak. And for Spence to get three belts, you know what I'm saying, and make that fight, literally made the fight as big as it was because Crawford wasn't the one going to get those belts. So it's disrespectful to him for fans themselves not to push for, at least, and I'm saying at least a rematch, because even if I was banking on Crawford to win the fight,
Yeah.
I would want my fighter to beat that guy twice. to prove to the fans, to prove to all of his fans that my guy's the better guy. It would be no different with Spence. I push the same way. So respect to Freakman for saying that, because you're the first Bud fan I've ever heard say that.
But the thing about Earl Spence was the one who didn't want to activate that rematch clause, though. It wasn't
Which
like,
means it was active.
I just said we not
Right.
y'all. We not about to. I'm talking about Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, the best fighter on the universe. Y'all still talking about
hey man, you finally said the right thing too.
The Crawford era.
Salute
You know how
to
it
you.
is.
Yeah,
Man, fuck Bud.
Man, hey, cry all you want. He's the best in our generation right now.
Still, fuck Bud.
Cry amongst
Hey,
yourselves.
but to answer your
I
question,
feel like
you know what
I feel like from
Listen, to answer your question, they only gonna say two names to try to go against this guy, and only one of them really gonna be a challenge for him, and that's David, man. And I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. I forgot. I don't know how I forgot about my boy, but I think Ben Whitaker probably gives my guy David some issues up there at 175.
What? Oh, so y'all saying y'all want to see David Benavidez fight Bud?
They've been saying, they've been calling for that.
Man, David
Benavidez Usyk.
You trying to bring somebody down from a higher weight class than 168 to fight Bud? Come on, bro.
They can't.
Come on, you know Bud don't defend no belts.
They can't bring David Benavidez down because David Benavidez just said this like a week ago that he won't go down to 168. Bud is on the Mount Rushmore, and Bud is he said it just like that. He's on
know.
the Mount Rushmore, so he's not
Yeah,
going
we
back
know.
down to 168. So all that trying to get him to fight bigger guys and fight Usyks and Tyson Furies and David Benavidez and stuff like that, man. Cut
It's
it out,
crazy,
buddy.
man. Yeah.
Cut it out,
All
buddy.
right, let's check out this video of Bernie the boxer.
Now you ain't make no mistake and say that. Stop.
Bernie the bottom.
Talking about Boots Ennis yet again. And can somebody tell me why in this video with no shirt on, licking his tongue out with another grown man? But okay, here we go.
You know them niggas gay.
Here we go.
It's like, because you already said that you would take
David, that's how you
Ortiz.
do
I mean, you
things.
would
You
take
put bad
Jerron over
bones on
Ortiz.
niggas.
Is there somebody?
I think that's a 50-50 fight. I have never seen Jerron Ennis pushed. I have never seen him with nobody that, like I say, with a Virgil Ortiz mindset, with a Virgil Ortiz his combinations, with his power that he has. I've never seen him in there with nobody like that. And so that's what we is. That's all we waiting on Boots Ennis. Everybody keeps saying, I'm just waiting on him. I'm just waiting on him to do something. That's it. I'm just waiting on him to do something. Stanionis sat on the shelf for 2 years, bro. Who was Stanionis beat that made you think that he could do something with Virgil Ortiz?
Here we go with the hoop jumping. Who
I ain't
has
gonna lie.
Virgil Ortiz beat that make you think he can do something with Boots?
He
Chat, let
on
me
a
know.
triangle
Chat,
theory.
well, hold on. I'm frequent. If you gonna keep talking over me, bro, just control yourself. You made me forget what I was gonna say.
You said who Virgil Ortiz?
If anybody in the chat think they could be,
Let me know the drop it below. Who has Virgil Ortiz beat that make y'all think that he could beat Jerron Boots Ennis? And who did Mandramov beat for his belt? Can somebody tell me who Mandramov beat for his belt? Did he beat a champion or was it a vacant title? I'm gonna keep going. Somebody got
They gave
bad
him that
feedback.
belt.
With Boots Ennis. Who was standing on this outside of a PBC hype job? A Russian with 15 fights, with 16 fights, who never looks
Lithuanian to be fair. Lithuanian.
Okay, Lithuanian. You know what I'm saying? Strong Russian white guy.
Lithuania, Russia's a little bit different though.
He had more fights than Mandramov.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, y'all criticize people's opponents, and somebody got to mute. They got crazy feedback. Y'all criticize people's opponents, and then you got opponents with even less fights on your record that didn't even fight a champion for their belt. Like, I don't understand. But go ahead, Bernie. What did he do that made you be like, ooh, Stanionis is, ooh, nothing?
Okay, so at 54, I think the consensus is it's either between Fundora and it's between Virgil Ortiz. Taking Boots out of it. Who do you think if Boots were to beat both of those guys, would that kind of like be like, okay, maybe we got something here?
No, I think they got something. I think he got something. I just want to see him prove it. I think he got something. That's just like some guys, but listen to this. Some guys, some guys can be like I say, they can rule the roost.
He finna start capping. I see how he looked up rubbing.
Looking for the lie. Looking for the lie.
Start capping. Here you go. Here you go.
In the juniors, in the amateurs, in the juniors. But when they step into the seniors, they can't get past. They can't do as what they did as juniors. And some people they get to like I say and I don't want to put no hate. I'm not hating on them, but and I'm not trying to put no salt, but I'm saying like a Rashid Warren. Have you ever seen Rashid Warren?
Yeah,
he was fired in the amateurs. Rashid was fired in the amateurs. I know where he's going.
The comparison is not even comparable. You're talking about somebody transitioning from amateurs to the pros and not being who everybody thought he was going to be. That happens all the time. Boots is not coming from no amateurs to the pro.
That was heartbreaking for me. I thought he was going to be the best
but
one.
It didn't change over exactly. And all the dynamic things he was doing in there, he couldn't put none of that together as a pro.
Yeah,
he couldn't put that together as a pro. Lord bless him, he ended up winning a world title, but he couldn't put that same kind of dominance down as a pro.
That's fair. The stuff that I've seen from Rashid, and that's a great point by you. The stuff that I've seen from him in the amateurs and the stories that I heard, it was just like, he was like the second coming or something.
And he was like that. But like I say, when it went to the pros and everybody thinking, even though he turned pro a little late, which is what, 24 or something, which is okay, he still didn't have that dominance when he got in there. He didn't let his hands go like that. He didn't have
Curry, is somebody else using your name or something? Because I could swear you was in another chat saying something completely different. Maybe I'm tripping. But y'all can cheerlead for Tank, but Bernie can't cheerlead for his homie. Bernie actually knows, but Tank don't know y'all exist. He not even talking about Bud. Aircraft Curry, Bernie not even talking about Bud.
Nuke was nasty, but Bernie's a little bit right. Nuke was nasty in the amateurs. Like I legit thought that Nuke, Adrian Broner, and Robert Easter. I thought Nuke was gonna be the one that'll be like the star, because that dude was like, he was my favorite amateur to watch. That dude was nasty in the amateur.
All right, let me finish up because it's almost time for me to get off the hill.
None of that really that he did as an amateur. So, like with Boost, like I'm saying, he's looking good. Everybody I'm talking with them, they all talking about him in the gym. But who is he fighting in the gym? Like Brian Norman Jr. was saying. Brian Norman was making waves with sparring sessions with Bud, even though that's a little, and then with Tank Davis. So he was in there with these guys. Boots, who was Boots been in there in the gym with? There was somebody.
He just took a shot at Canelo right there. Somebody mute, please. He just took a shot at Canelo right there. And why y'all worried about who he been in the gym with and who he sparring? We don't know who Bud be in the gym with and who he be sparring. Like, you gonna criticize who the man been sparring? Like, this is crazy. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me see if I got some super chats to catch. I think I had one. Mr. Greg back in the super chat with the $5 in the super chat. He says, frequent. What was wrong with Spence was his poor lifestyle. He got away with it because he kept winning this time. Because he kept winning. This time he got exposed fighting Bud. Shout out Mr. Greg. All right. Let's go around the panel. Everybody got about 2 minutes. Get your final 2 cents off. I hate my shows be so short on Sunday, but y'all let Frequent talk. Don't cut them off. Frequent 2 minutes. Go ahead and get your final 2 cents off.
Yeah, Greg, man. Even if that was true, I think that still warrants him a rematch. If we know that the only reason that he looked the way he looked is because he wasn't really getting up for the fight. He wasn't really training like he's supposed to, or he was he was doing things outside of boxing that affected it. Then how we know that, the second time around, if he's serious about it, then he ain't doing no drinking, and he really on his game and really working hard to try to get prepared for the fight, how we know it won't be a different outcome? So I definitely think that no matter which way we look at it, I think Earl deserves another fight. And because that the time went past and it wasn't able to happen, wasn't Bud's fault, then I don't put no blame on Bud, because Bud moved on because Bud stuck around for the rematch, but it never happened. But I do think that Earl should have a chance. I still think that he have a chance to make that fight look better, because clearly, it was things that people thought was wrong with him. He didn't look right. People thought he was high. They said he was high. This the whole broken rib thing in training camp. It's a whole lot of things that happen, building up to the fight that can affect your performance in the fight. And I think that's why, one of the reasons why that we see in trilogies, the same person don't always win. The other person could adapt to he can see how he went wrong and adapt to it, work on those mistakes that he made and fix those mistakes, or maybe try to take away something that they thought that was their opponent's strong point. It just don't stop, man. So I don't think that we should just be so ready to throw Earl away because he got beat by Bud like that. Not taking nothing away from Bud. Bud is the best of this era as far as I can see right now from what he proved. That's what it is, man. I just think Boots probably got a chance to beat him. Jermell Charlo probably got a chance to beat him. Those dudes don't know how to lose. We ain't see them guys lose yet. So, I would add them in there as far as them other guys, Bakram and, Xander Zayas, and I don't know. I'm just not so quick to think that they have a chance against Bud, but Jermell Charlo and Earl Spence and Boots. Those my 3 picks right there if it's going to be anybody. But that's all I got for y'all. Salute,
Hey, can I
everybody.
say something frequent real quick?
Nope. But Rich, what's your 2 cents? What you got for the show? Your final 2 cents.
All right, my 2 cents is right. I don't think that Jermell Charlo need to get a shot because he did some wild shit in Birds African. I mean, I ain't gonna say African American. He's just Birds Black people. Period. You know what I'm saying? By bowing his knee to a nigga like a Mexican like Canelo. So he don't deserve no shot at no one, to be honest with you, till he go back in the ring and fight him and have some nuts when he fighting him. Second, yeah, I think Bernie just talking just like we be talking on these panels, man. He just that's just how he feel, and plus Bud is man, so he gonna be the one that defend him when no one else around here defending him. You got a lot of channels and people that come on here and put hate on Bud name from him being on Snack, from him, fighting somebody that was in a car accident. Now they fighting an old washed-up Canelo. There's a lot of people always taking shots at Bud from all different angles. You know what I'm saying? And I guess he the one that's close to him that really gotta defend him. So can't get mad at that. As far as what else we was talking about today? As far as Paulie, man, Paulie. I don't know the situation. I don't know if he need money or whatever, or is he on a suicide watch. He's just trying to he just testing his fears or something like that. I don't know what he's doing, but it is what it is. As far as Jermell Charlo, I feel like he's the only person. If he fight Cater Plant or fight somebody, get like 2 good tune-ups or something like that, and go into Dimitri Andrade or whatever, and then Cater Plant or then fight Terence Crawford, I really think he got a good chance of giving Crawford his best fight, because I don't see no one else from Boots coming up to anywhere in 160 doing anything that Bud. I don't see no one. I don't even see Fundora doing anything. I don't see no one from 154 and up doing anything.
I don't see nobody in the galaxy beat Bud.
No, I don't see no one 154. Only person I feel like that could beat Bud around that weight class is that we have a chance is David Benavidez, B-Ball, and Jermell. And I think Jermell will put up a good fight, but I think the person who's gonna really give him some go and got good IQ is B-Ball. That's the only person. All right, but I'm gone, man. Y'all be safe.
All right, shout out Rich. Listen, y'all, Bud is the best fighter in the universe. It's not a species
That's
that's
right.
in existence today
You're
that
finally
can
telling
beat
the truth,
Terrence
Sam.
Bud Crawford. You can call Elon, have him send you into space. You can look all around. It's not one entity that could mess with Terrence T. Bud Crawford. Boxer Hacker, what's your final 2 cents? What you got for the
To
show?
say you finally spoke the truth. Ain't nobody being but in this generation. The true face of boxing at that. Well, let's start with Polly though, right? Like I said, I feel like Polly should just like do something different. He could compete in the Olympics. He could try it out for that. He could become a boxing coach. Like there's so many other avenues for him. I understand the whole. Like once you're a fighter, I understand the spirit to fight sometimes stays within you, but sometimes you need that discernment to say, "Hey, this is who I am. Man, I'm getting old. I need to do something different." I think. And even if he wasn't old, I don't think like his style to me just doesn't warrant a bare knuckle brawl. I think he's more of a competitive boxer, like somebody who can like score points, versus like doing the bare knuckle fighting is a whole different strategy to fighting. So yeah, for that I thought that was a little bit crazy. Hopefully he doesn't continue and looks for something different because he does know a lot about boxing. I think he'd be like an excellent coach. So hopefully that works out for that brother. Following what Bernie was saying, I mean, I feel the same way. I don't think I don't think Boots has shown something to say that he's on the level of Crawford. I don't think they're ever gonna fight either, but like I don't think he's shown anything to say he's on the level of Crawford. I guess the story will be told in 154. But I mean, as of right now, people are trying to say like Boots is turning to like it's the next star coming, but currently the most popular thing he's done so far was spar Canelo. So like I don't know. But I do think like I don't think Bernie's sort of funny because I sort of like felt a certain way.
2 minutes, Hacker. 2 minutes.
Oh yeah. I felt a certain way when he talked about EJ, right? But he was right about it. Like he called it out. I thought he was going to be wrong, but he wasn't. And last but not least, listen, I was a big EJ fan, great EJ fan. I get people say like he might not be the same person. Maybe the car accident, maybe something was wrong for. Maybe it was the hills. Who knows? There was a skill gap there. It wasn't like I don't know if the best EJ beats Bud. Bud, just a skill gap. I don't think Charles can beat him either. I think Bud was just the best right now. The face of boxing, With that amount, salute to you, 2 cent.
Shout out Boxing Hacker. I don't know why y'all can't recognize when a star is being made. Be more bully. What's your final 2 cents? What you got for the show?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say it like this. Back in the day, you up on the block and you got a problem with a motherfucker. And y'all sitting there and you got the guys egging it on around you. And you looking at the dude. And you can see the dude shivering in his knees. You can look down, you can see his knees moving. And the nigga's still talking shit. And you're like, look, nigga, it ain't nothing between you and me but space and opportunity. Space and opportunity. Now, see, the key word in that is opportunity. The thing about Bud Crawford is he don't believe in giving people the opportunity to defeat him. He has never defended not one of his undisputed titles in 3 weight classes. That is done for a purpose. Because he's not trying to defend those belts. The only thing between Bud and Boots is space and opportunity. When will Bud give somebody the opportunity, like the opportunity that was given to him to win those undisputed belts? Plain and simple. You can tell a man by the opportunities that's in front of him. And if he's going to be the one to go ahead and get that opportunity up, or is he going to be the one that just be like, oh, well, let me see whatever piece of European tomato can I can fight next, that turkey got over at Matchroom. Oh, let me go ahead and beat or fight Hun Shiraz. Then Turkey throw a cherry on top so that Shiraz would beat him. Or they go ahead and load up Shiraz's left hand. Come on, man. Seriously? That's where we at right now? This is the person who y'all claim is giving us the fights we want. I have not seen not one fight that I want from Turkey. And none of his blunders that's called pay-per-views or fights, as far as we could tell, never made a dime. Always at a deficit. That says a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna land my plane right there. I wanted to go ahead and say something else about the fight that I saw. Not only Danny Garcia, but a guy from Baltimore that's like 18-0. Now he's 19-0. He looked good, but he still got a long way to go. He was the co-main event. But I'm gonna go ahead and land the plane, and I yield the rest of my time to Band Up, because I know he waiting to jump on me for saying what I said about Bud.
All right.
I'm out.
I'll be more bully. Shout out. Thank you for coming up. Give me your 2 cents. Band-Aid. What you got for the show? What's your final 2 cents?
Man, what the business is? I'm gonna start off. I gotta start off right here. Hold up. Now, you guys, man, tell me Paulie Malignaggi didn't look like my boy, right? Tell me my photo right here. Didn't this what Paulie looked like last night or whatever that was? Hold on. Holy moly donut shop. That's exactly what he said. You were eating while I was getting beating. That's exactly what that reminded me. Why they do my boy like that, man? Oh, man, but like you said, he signed up for it. Man. Nah, man, I just feel like I don't got nothing to say about what David said, man. Everybody entitled to their own opinion, and I gotta actually, give my respects to Sin. Because, bro, he used to get my blood boiling, man. He used to get my blood boiling by the things he said. Then I had to realize, nigga, that's just this nigga shit. That's how you gonna come with it. And I started respecting it, more and more as time went on. People are always gonna feel what they feel to the Bud Crawford era, man. It's not for everybody's liking and tasting. He tried to get that rematch with EJ to defend them belts like you guys try to say, but we ain't gonna harp too much on that. You guys already know what it is when it comes to that. There's only like 1 or 2 guys that can really beat my guy. I do see Boots giving him a good chance, but I don't really feel like nobody below that is really fucking with him. Just off skills, they don't have enough skill set, or they don't have enough punch resistance, or they don't have just the overall how are they really built to get them out of here. Because as we can see, he could even stand up to Canelo's power. So and everybody was talking about Canelo had punched these bigger guys and all this other shit. So clearly his punch resistance is up to par when it comes to that. Danny Garcia, it is what it is. You know what I mean? He all right. I threw that little joke out there. He put the whole 154 division on notice with that performance yesterday. Lamont Roach, I think they still got some sour grapes in their stomach over that Tank situation. So I don't think we ever gonna hear anything positive come out of Lamont Roach's mouth when it comes to Tank until he gets that fight. And then at the end of the day, even if he does get that fight, bro, you gotta put on, because you're talking all this shit, bro. I don't even care at this point. Like if Tank went to go fight Jake Paul, you still talking all this shit, bro. You better not be talking all this shit for all these years just to go in there and lay a fucking goose egg or not, you know what I mean? Or just get your ass beat. You better make it as entertaining as the first one, or even more, or more spectacular. That's what, you know what I mean, come to see. And you versus Pitbull, we should see that too. You know what I mean? See what's up with all that. I want my boy Jermell to get out of the YMCAs, man, and get into the gym. You gotta stop going to the YMCAs and go and sipping Mai Tais with the little ones, but I ain't gonna do too much for you, bro. Get back on the horse, and, you know what I mean, ride that thing out, man. You know what I mean, get back in the ring, because you are exciting at the end of the day. Do I think you'll beat Bud? No. Do I think you got more exciting fights at 54? Yes. And it's like you said, 2 cents. There was a time where, you know what I mean, after he had already done everything. I think you said this in the past before. He had already, did everything, so there was nothing he needed to prove. Well, now 154 got some new names to it. and it's littered with some shit. So, you know what I mean? If you want to do that, you know, come back and still make all this money in boxing, because I still think you got a good career ahead of you. Then come on and do this shit, man, because we want to see these fights. That's all I got. Salute to everybody that came on the platform today. Salute Sin, salute 2 Cents, and you know that's what your boy Band Up got to say.
All right, Bando, thank you for coming up, giving your 2 cents. Seeing Ironheart, close us out. What you got for the show?
Hey man, first and foremost, shout out to the grizzly bear, mythological creature that ran into Paulie Malignaggi last night and gave me the sight to behold. I'm definitely going to sleep in a pool of laughter tonight. Shout out to Danny Garcia, somebody who I don't personally favor, but I don't feel like he necessarily ducked or found the most favorable fights. You know, I don't feel like he was a complete coward with it. So salute to him on his win. It's unfortunate that he's not important enough to really relish in the moment, but I will respect the fact that he got that knockout last night. I know that does a lot to his confidence. As far as, you know, the Spence and, you know, salute to Frequent Flyer. The first time I've ever heard him say something that actually sounded logical. I totally agree with, and I feel like this with all champions. Doesn't matter who you root for. I feel like if you really have confidence in your fighter, or you know, you should be willing to put them up against every test, every riddle that you know will challenge their ability. There shouldn't be a status, or you shouldn't be they shouldn't be collecting belts to get some type of immunity where they could just jump to another weight class or find another mountain to dominate and create this prestige as if they've done everything in the divisions that they're holding up when they get those belts, and then scatter them in 4 different directions or however they arrange that. But yeah, if you're a real fan of the sport, you should pride yourself on the ability of, you know, whoever you got confidence in. And the only way to do that is by putting them up against the greatest competition. And I'll land my plane right there. You know, if you're a snack fighter, you soft as fuck. You already know how that go. You know, and salute to you too, Sen. I appreciate you having me once again.
Shout out seeing Ironheart coming up on the panel, giving your 2 cents. Ooh, I'm about 20 minutes over. I see why KO be like 7:30, gotta go. Just kick everybody off the panel. But I always want everybody to get their final 2 cents off, because that's what y'all came here to do. Get your 2 cents. Join me again Tuesday night for 2 cents after dark. And fellas, y'all gonna want to be here, because I got a very interesting topic that I think it'll be an interesting conversation. I seen a boxer post it on X, so it's from a boxer, so it's boxing related. But y'all know how I go on 2 cents after dark. We have some open conversations, but I think it's gonna be a good one. So join me again Tuesday night, 8. No, what time am I Tuesday? 10:30 p.m. Standard Time. 2 cents after dark, Tuesday night, 10:30 p.m. No, Mr. Greg, I'm not debating tonight. What you mean debating? Like just going to pick a fight? I do that sometimes if I can find somewhere to go, but I don't have like no official debate or nothing. Man, they was mad at me yesterday on Jab Queen channel, y'all. They was mad at me because everybody was talking about Clarissa Shields, and I just was giving a different perspective. See, people tend to think that when you try to give a different perspective or a different side of things, that you're defending the person or you saying the person right. And that's not what I was doing, or that's not what's necessarily happening when you're trying to see a situation from another person's perspective. And I think that's what makes me different. Like I can see a lot of times both sides of a situation, and I want to know both perspectives. That's the whole premise of my channel. I want to know your perspective. I'm gonna share my perspective, and we just gonna be understanding of each other's perspective. Look, aircraft carrier say I'm a villain now. I'm a villain in these YouTube streets, man. I'm a villain in these YouTube streets. But listen, common sense and logic makes you a villain in these YouTube streets. So anytime you see people being villainized, go check them out. See if they got some common sense and logic that they speak, and determine if that's why they was a villain. Oh no, not tonight, Mr. Greg. Not tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna hop in the debate thing. I don't know. It might not be for me. it might not be for me. But y'all come back, join me again Tuesday night, 2 cents after dark. Very interesting topic. Be sure to check out my new videos I posted. I got some new shorts out. Y'all go check out the shorts and let me know and drop it below your 2 cents in the shorts. Let me know if you like them, if they're funny, and you don't like it. Just let me know what you think about it when you see it. Give me feedback. I'm here to make the channel for you guys to view. So I need feedback. I need to know if you like it, don't like it, so I can make the changes and adjustments so we all can enjoy the channel. I want to keep it fun and entertaining and always an open space for everybody to come with their own opinions. Now, if you haven't already, punch the like button, punch the subscribe button. If you're listening to the replay, let me know and drop it below your 2 cents. And listen, if you don't want your host all in the videos, cussing you out, timing you out the chat, leaving you in the background, kicking you off the panel, come on over to 2 Cents Boxing, where we talk everything boxing and everybody's entitled to their own opinion.